Hello beautiful people, I hope you're all well. So today we're going to be finding out what Lord Shiva wants to say to you at this time and what he wants to tell you. So I'm going to show you guys the piles and we'll jump right in. Okay, so the new partner card right here will be pile 1. The adjacent possibilities card right here will be pile 2, and the perfect timing card will be pile 3. And there are crystals as well to help you guys choose if you feel like you need them. So take your time, pause the video if you need to, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. Okay, so hi pile 1, let's get into your reading and find out what Lord Shiva wants to tell you at this time. So I want to say immediately with you guys, I kind of get the sense that with the listen card coming out here, I want to say you guys are intuiting something very important to you at this time. I want to say there's something in your reality or in your life, I want to say, that feels kind of stagnant, or it's making you feel like you are sort of stuck. And I think that your intuition is kind of guiding you at this time to help you realize that it's kind of like in this situation you are choosing to stay in your comfort zone in some kind of way. I feel like Lord Shiva is specifically wanting to tell you that if you kind of go beyond this comfort and beyond this gate, beyond this garden, I want to say there is this beautiful path that leads ahead, actually, with the temple path coming out. I feel like you guys may be feeling inclined to go in a certain direction. And this could be about anything, you guys. It could be about maybe your career. Maybe you feel like you're wanting to go down a different path. Maybe you're feeling stuck in your sort of situation, but this could really pertain to different things here, I want to say. For some of you as well, I also wouldn't be surprised if this is perhaps to do with your love life. Like, I want to say maybe some of you here have been perhaps single for some time now, and you're kind of maybe feeling like you are limiting yourself by staying perhaps where you are, and maybe needing to perhaps open your heart out to more people here. I also want to say, with the new partner card coming out, with the 4th chakra Archangel Raphael coming out, I want to say that Lord Shiva is, I want to say, directly telling you here that there is not only this beautiful path that is open to you when you are able to step out of this comfort zone you have created for yourself somehow, but there is also a lot of love on the other side of this. I feel like he wants to tell you guys that actually you have this beautiful vision and this beautiful dream of what it is that you are wanting to create in your life at this time. And I think that you are intuitively tapping into the fact that your circumstances are changeable and they are going to change. He's also reminding you here with the Dragon Supernatural card of your own power to create the life that you have wanted, or that you've always wanted maybe. And I feel like he's actually saying to you here that if you are able to somehow trust your gut and to trust that everything's going to be all right, even if it logically doesn't seem so, I want to say with the Sea Turtle Protection card coming out, that life is going to help you to land on your feet. It is going to support you. And I think that actually he's really reminding you here that you are not alone in this. And actually, the more that you step into following what it is you are feeling and intuiting, you are essentially opening yourself up to this feeling of love that is going to be present in your life and within yourself. And I want to say this is a really, really powerful magnet, because you are essentially deciding to be your most authentic self when you choose love, right? And I feel like he's saying to you here that the more you actually choose love and choose self-love, even, I want to say, life is going to support you in more ways than you could even imagine. Pile 1. I feel like some of you as well, with the what do you desire card coming out, are sort of in this place of maybe thinking about changing something in your life. You're thinking more about what it is that you want. And I feel like he's telling you to really trust in your vision here. He's kind of saying, if you dig deep, you actually know what it is you want. You just have to listen and to tune out. I want to say the negative thoughts or the doubts that you may have here, pile one. Beautiful. So pile one, if we get deeper into your reading with the tarot cards, what would Lord Shiva like to tell you here? I want to say, even if this change that I want to say you are very much in the midst of making, or you are about to change, pile one, it's kind of like the more you perhaps stay where you feel comfortable, I think the more that I want to say Lord Shiva maybe quite literally is going to push you actually towards moving away from this. And actually with the death card coming out here, I want to say you have been reborn many times, pile one. Why would you think for 1 second that you can't handle this change? Why would you think that? Because I want to say here with the death card coming out, you are really being represented here as this very empowered soul. And I think that Lord Shiva is telling you that even if you are afraid to make this change, it's okay to be afraid. We can still be afraid of things, but have the bravery to take leaps of faith towards what it is our heart desires. And I feel like actually he's really telling you here that when you make this change, you are going to enter into something that is entirely new. I also want to say here with the Nine of Cups in reverse, he's honestly telling you here to not give up on your dreams. I feel like Lord Shiva is wanting to remind you here that dreams really do come true. And you have to kind of step into your power of recognizing that actually you are not this separate identity from God. You are God, and you are capable of creating what it is you want. You just kind of have to recognize this. And I think I want to say for you, pile one, it's kind of like finding a nice flow and balance between trusting the universe to help you on your path, but also trusting in yourself. It's kind of not about just leaving everything to fate here. Interesting. I also want to say here, with the Nine of Wands coming out, I feel like Lord Shiva is wanting to tell you that this phase that you are in that maybe feels tough, or it feels like you're having to go up against many obstacles here. I want to say this phase with the Nine of Wands is really going to end soon. I feel like you're very close to reaching this mark that you have in mind. And I think that actually he's really wanting to remind you here that perseverance is the key. He's wanting to remind you here as well that you are going to be successful. You really just have to be who you truly are, and that success will literally come to you. I also want to say here what kind of awaits you on the other side with this Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is making me feel like abundance is going to bless your life in many different ways. I want to say not just financially, but also in aspects of your happiness, or when it comes to your personal life, when it comes to love perhaps. I feel like you embodying this energy as well, it makes me feel like with the moon coming out, when I asked what is on the other side for you, with the moon coming out, it's kind of like you have an intuitive idea, right, with the moon coming out, but also there are these fears maybe that are kind of blocking you from being able to see this vision clearly. I also want to say here, you may not exactly know where this path takes you if you make this particular change, pile one. But somehow you have to trust in this, because with the Queen of Cups coming out here, I feel like this change is going to really feel like a blessing in your life. Actually, I feel like this energy of love is really going to be open to you. And I mean that not just in a romantic sense, pile one. I feel like this energy of love is really about you being in a space of having an open heart and being able to be yourself more. I feel like this change that you make, you will kind of reach a very clear decision about this with the Ace of Wands here. You following this intuitive grasp that you have, pile 1, and you will move towards this somehow, some way. And I want to say here, when you make this change, you're going to realize that actually it's not as scary as perhaps you thought it would be. It's gonna be kind of like you're being pushed, but also shown your strength in a huge way. It's like there's a lot of growth that is going to be available for you when you make this change. And I feel like intuitively, you guys already know what this change is. I feel like I don't need to clarify that, because I think you already know intuitively here. So pile 1, I want to say here as well, with the Page of Wands coming out in reverse, I also want to say that Lord Shiva is kind of, I want to say he is proud of you for the spiritual journey that you have made, or for the growth that you have already made. I want to say here, you have this beautiful sense of having, I want to say childlike wonder and feeling enthusiasm for things in your life. Still kind of never losing this sense of hope. And I feel like he's wanting to remind you that actually this is a really strong part of you, but also you have this beautiful maturity that comes with that, and these lessons that you have learnt, pile 1, and you are capable of managing any changes or obstacles that come your way, I want to say, and really being able to learn from this and turn this into something beautiful. I want to say Lord Shiva wants to remind you here, pile 1, that alchemy is your ultimate power. Actually, this is really your gift in life, amongst many other gifts, I'm sure, pile 1. But that is what Lord Shiva wanted to tell you at this time. Thank you so much for watching, pile 1. I do hope that resonated, and I hope you have a really beautiful week. Bye. Okay, so hi pile 2. Let's find out what Lord Shiva wants to tell you at this time. So with you guys, I want to say here, Lord Shiva is wanting to kind of tell you here that you are this magician, this beautiful or incredible sorcerer or sorceress, I want to say, that is capable of creating miracles. And actually, there is something you are manifesting very strongly at this time. I feel like he's wanting you to tell you that your prayers have been heard, and there are these doors that are going to open for you. And I think that actually, for a lot of you here, this could pertain to, I want to say, where you are financially. So maybe a lot of you here have been wanting to manifest abundance for yourself, as you should, pile 2. And I feel like he's wanting to tell you here to kind of keep your eyes and your ears open, because there are going to be, I want to say, serendipitous ways in which this abundance is going to be able to flow into your life. But I feel like he's wanting you to keep your eye open to these opportunities. I also want to say these opportunities may kind of surprise you with the adjacent possibilities. Like, it may unfold in a way that is maybe not something that you have perhaps figured out yourself or thought of, but I think that it's going to really pleasantly surprise you here. Really beautiful. I also want to say here, with the attachment card coming out, I want to say for a small handful of you, I kind of get the vibe that you have been, I want to say, struggling with some kind of habit, or maybe some pattern of thinking perhaps, that has been keeping you stuck, and actually not really allowing you to fully be yourself. It's kind of like, I want to say, self-containment, like you're being composed or contained in a way, but not being able to be fully free throughout whatever this habit or maybe this pattern of thinking could perhaps be for some of you. But I feel like he's wanting to remind you here that actually you are so much more powerful than these thoughts, or maybe these addictions or these worries that you have. I feel like he's wanting to remind you that actually you truly are this incredible angel of strength, pile 2. And I think that there is a energy here with you, pile 2, that maybe this attachment that you perhaps had, or this negative pattern of thinking, is, I want to say somehow linked to your emotions, something that is kind of going on subconsciously here. Maybe for some of you, this is a feeling of, I want to say suppressed emotions or trapped emotions, but I feel like he's wanting you to kind of embrace these feelings actually and find a beautiful, healthy outlet for you to express this so that you are able to kind of contain this lion. Maybe for some of you as well, I feel like this could be perhaps linked to anger or resentment, but it doesn't have to be. But there is this sense that you are going to be taming this lion. And I want to say, not in this kind of aggressive way that is insensitive, but actually in this really beautiful, graceful way where you are able to empathize with yourself more actually, and find mastery, I want to say, over your emotions and your feelings by just being in a state of embracing them. Really, really beautiful. I also want to say here, with the cat independent card coming out here, Lord Shiva is giving you this beautiful reminder that your energy is incredibly healing. I'm being very strongly reminded of like a cat purring as well whenever I see this card. And I feel like if you guys have ever heard a cat purring, there's something so beautiful and so serene about it, right? That just makes you feel like everything's okay somehow. And I want you to know, Pile 2, that, or rather, Lord Shiva wants you to know that you have this effect on people actually. You are able to heal people because you have this really beautiful intuition, and also this very strong independent side. It feels like Lord Shiva is also reminding you here as well that this energy that you have, kind of similar to a cat where you have curiosity and you like to do your own thing. It's kind of like how you can't really control or train cats in the same way maybe that you could train a dog, because cats just like to do their own thing. And I feel like he's reminding you here that this energy is actually highly magical, beautiful and infectious. And you should really know this about yourself, that this is your power in a huge way. I feel like a lot of you here as well could be healers in some kind of way, or like natural healers. I want to say maybe unusual people as well that kind of have this very unique quality about them. It's like you're one of a kind here, and he wants you to know this. I also want to say here, with the Dragonfly Magic card coming out, again, this energy of magic being in your reading, I feel like this is again pertaining to some kind of transformation that you are manifesting in your life. I want to say that this manifestation is not only coming towards you, Pile 2, but actually I feel like when you receive this manifestation, you are going to feel like you have finally spread your wings. There's this energy of you being able to look back at yourself and kind of reflect on how much you have really grown and transformed here, which is a beautiful thing. I feel like a lot of you in this pile as well are very, very creative, and this is a beautiful power that Lord Shiva wants you to know that you have. So Pile 2, if we get deeper into your reading with the tarot cards, what else would Lord Shiva like to tell you here? So you guys, I want to say you're going to be making some kind of a transition or change here with the Six of Swords. I feel like this feels like it's very much related to your career. Pile 2, I want to say there is some kind of change or move that you will be making in terms of your career. And it's something I want to say that is going to feel a lot more peaceful and calm to you. I want to say you're going to be offered something here with the Page of Cups. Something that is going to allow you to build up more stability and abundance for yourself. I want to say there could potentially be more than one offer that is coming in here for you. Perhaps this is work opportunities or business opportunities, or maybe even, I want to say, a promotion for some of you here. Something that is somehow going to allow you to flourish in your career, I want to say. And is allowing you to, I want to say, make money a lot more easier. It's kind of like abundance is going to be flowing towards you in a much easier way, rather, Pile 2. I feel like this is a person you are going to hear from soon, at least one of these energies. I feel like they're not very far away. I want to say with the Page of Swords, I feel like somebody is going to call you, send you a message, and tell you here that they want to give you some kind of an opportunity to further yourself, in a sense. Really, really beautiful. I also feel like with the Three of Pentacles coming out, I feel like this is going to be an opportunity that allows you to have a very healthy and I want to say dynamic and even fun work environment for you. It feels like you're going to be thriving in your environment with like-minded people. I want to say that you could actually build friendships with here even. I feel like this is going to be a really beautiful and exciting change for you, Pile 2, that is coming your way. This card also says with the Page of Cups, basic good news. So I definitely feel like this is something that is going to make you feel happy for sure, Pile 2. And also with the Page of Cups, this could be perhaps pertaining to some kind of creative endeavor that some of you guys may have, for those of you that resonate with that. Interesting. I also want to say here, another thing that I see for you guys, Pile 2, I feel like Lord Shiva is telling you here that with the Knight of Cups, and also with the Three of Cups coming out, I feel like you're going to have a reunion with somebody that you really love and care about. This could be like, I want to say maybe an old friend for some of you even, or maybe it's a family member. It could even be a person that you love in a romantic way, but I feel like you're coming together with somebody here and having some kind of gathering, celebration, something that is going to make you feel quite happy. I also see here with the King and the Queen of Cups coming out, I feel like this pairing with this person that you are going to be reunited with, Pile 2, is a connection that's very reciprocal. I feel like these are two people that really deeply love and care about each other, and I feel like this is going to make you feel really, really happy, feeling like your heart is very fluttery here. I also feel like with the Six of Cups coming out and also with the Lovers, I do get the sense that you are very close to this person, or you were very close to this person, Pile 2, and there is a sense here that there are two people, I want to say, with the Lovers that are somehow different but also dynamic. It's kind of like different energies but also similar in terms of the way that both of these energies really love and feel about each other and really care about each other. Maybe for some of you as well with the Six of Cups, this could be a person that you maybe have a lot of history with, or you've known for some time here, maybe from your childhood, and I feel like he's wanting to tell you that there is some kind of reunion or gathering that is coming up with this person, and I feel like it's going to make you feel very happy and very connected here, Pile 3. Pile 2. So Pile 2, that is what Lord Shiva wanted to tell you at this time. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope that resonated, and I hope you have a really beautiful week. Bye. So hi Pile 3, let's find out what Lord Shiva wants to tell you at this time. So you guys, I want to say, I feel like with the Healer of the Ages coming out here, I feel like you guys have gone through, and also with Journey in Reverse, this huge, I want to say spiritual journey, or this very introverted or inward journey that you have gone on, to really look at yourself and, I want to say, heal yourself. It feels like you are really stepping into who you really are, Pile 3, and I feel like he's very, very proud of you for making these changes. I feel like there is this beautiful energy surrounding you at this time, Pile 3, where you are really in this very nurturing and very healing, intuitive sort of energy that I feel like is extending outwards, and I think that you are really going to see just how much this extends outwards, Pile 3, because I feel like this is not only going to extend outwards in terms of how much abundance and success that you have, Pile 3. I feel like there is this beautiful sense that you are going to be enjoying more luxuries in life and things that you have really worked for here. And I feel like there is a lot of rewards, I want to say, that is coming towards you, pile 3, in different areas of your life. I also want to say this very healing energy, or this healing journey that you are going on, pile 3, it's going to create some kind of change here in terms of your connections with other people. And I want to say in your love life, I want to say specifically here, pile 3, it feels like there is a person that you are going to be reunited with the perfect timing card. I want to say soon. I feel like this is within the next couple months maybe for some of you, but I feel like this is some sort of connection here that is it's very destined, like it's meant to be. I feel like whoever this person is going to be somebody that enables you to open your heart out even more. I also want to say here with the contract card, this is giving me the vibe that some of you here may be offered some kind of job contract, but this is also kind of pertaining to, I think, contracts that you have with people. Maybe for some of you, you have some kind of soul contract with this person where you are meant to be in each other's lives and to come together to experience love here. This is really beautiful. I feel like for those of you that are maybe with somebody and you're very happy, I feel like this doesn't have to be in a kind of romantic sense. This could be you reuniting, or rather coming together perhaps with a new person in your life or a new friend that you are going to experience even more love with, which is really beautiful. And I feel like for those of you that are single, I definitely feel like this is this feeling of new love entering into your life. Really, really beautiful. I also want to say here with the Peacock Vibrancy card, again, these two very beautiful peacocks that are like kind of snuggling up together here. This is giving me the vibe that you're meeting some kind of divine match. You're having some kind of beautiful connection with somebody that is going to allow you to embrace and express yourself more. I feel like there's a person that is coming into your life that is going to teach you how to be more comfortable and confident in your own skin. This is really beautiful. I feel like the connection that you have with this person that's coming into your life, pile 3, I want to say this person is going to, it's giving me the vibe that they're going to present you with this very humorous and very fun-loving but very genuine energy towards you, pile 3. And I feel like it's going to allow you to feel more comfortable in yourself and more like you don't have to kind of present a facade to anyone here, and you can just truly be authentic with this person. I really, really love this for you. I also feel like you're going to be shining more with the Peacock Vibrancy card coming out. I also feel like he's really reminding you here, Lord Shiva is reminding you here, pile 3, that you are this wonderful, unique soul, and you do really shine very brightly and you really inspire others. I feel like you are the star of the show, pile 3, and I think that he is wanting you to know that actually the more you embrace you just being you, the more blessings are coming into your life. This is really, really beautiful. I also feel like with the Squirrel Always Prepared card coming out, I feel like Lord Shiva is wanting you to prepare something. Maybe for some of you this could be, for example, if it's like a job opportunity that's coming your way, he maybe wants you to do for example interview prep or something like that. In some kind of sense, he's wanting you to make sure that you are prepared for these doors that are essentially opening in your life, pile 3, and to kind of make yourself feel like you are more confident in whatever kind of way you would need to do that to prepare for this. Okay, really. So hi pile 3, let's find out what else Lord Shiva wants to tell you here. So I feel like Lord Shiva is wanting to tell you that with the Two of Swords coming out here, I feel like you're going to be in the midst of making some kind of important decision here. I feel like for some of you as well, I feel like this decision could be about whether or not you want to kind of stay where you are in your career, or whether or not you would like to change something here. I feel like there is going to be a change in terms of your career either way, pile 3, and I want to say for the greater good, but I feel like for some of you here, maybe this decision could pertain to you perhaps going off in an entirely new direction and starting something entirely new, maybe going into a different field of work. And for others, I want to say maybe staying in your field, but kind of maybe furthering out to some different aspect of your field, something like that. But I feel like there is some kind of opportunity that's going to be offered to you here. And I think that with the Page of Pentacles coming out, I feel like I want to say this opportunity could really have a lot to do with you needing to learn a lot of new things. It's kind of like you'll be in this energy of being this kind of like a vibrant student with a little backpack on, going off out into the world and ready to open and expand your mind, pile 3. But I guess you would kind of know when this decision arises, how that would kind of resonate with you. But I feel like either way, there is this huge change that is going to be happening with the Wheel of Fortune, and I want to say the wheel is turning in your favor here, pile 3, without a doubt. I want to say you have, it's kind of like this vision and this dream that you maybe want to manifest. Maybe this dream is you being successful and abundant, right? I feel like the universe is literally going to push you into that direction, and I feel like even if you, I want to say, somehow resist this in some sense, pile 3, your intuition is going to be so strongly calling you in a certain direction that you won't be able to ignore it. So I feel like there is some kind of change that is going to loom here somehow, some way. And I feel like for those of you that are going to be in the midst of making some kind of decision here, right? I feel like Lord Shiva is asking you here with the King of Cups to make this decision with your heart. I feel like he's asking you to make a decision that is not only grounded, but I want to say the decision that feels emotionally right for you, that resonates with your inner being, with your heart. And I feel like that is going to help you when this decision arises, pile 3. I also want to tell you here, when you are in the midst of making this change with the Tower in reverse here, I feel like it's going to be scary. I feel like it's going to push you out your comfort zone, pile 3, in a sense. But I feel like there is this false sense of foundation that is literally going to crumble. And I feel like in this situation, you are going to have to trust in God and trust that everything is somehow going to be all right, and that everything is literally working out for your greater good. And actually, when you make it through this change, pile 3, you will be at the 6 of Wands, which is you being victorious, successful, reaching this beautiful milestone, and also receiving this recognition for what it is that you do. I feel like people are really going to recognize and admire you here and put you on a pedestal, even in a way. I feel like there is this sense that you are going to be even more valued, successful and happy when you make this change, pile 3. I really love this for you. I also want to tell you guys as well, if you, with the 3 of Wands in reverse and with the Hanged Man in reverse, I want to say if you have been in this energy of feeling like you are kind of stuck, and I want to say for some of you as well, maybe if you have been given opportunities, or there's opportunities that are literally right in your face but you are ignoring them, wanting to kind of stay where you are in a sense, I feel like this is literally going to change. I feel like your energy is going to have a shift here, and it feels like this energy is going to have a shift because somehow, some way, pile 3, you are going to trust your gut when it comes to this, and kind of, I want to say, free yourself with this Hanged Man in reverse and allow movement and progress to really happen in your life here. I also see here as well, pile 3, with the 3 of Cups coming out and the Lovers coming out, going back to this union that you are going to have with a particular person, pile 3. I want to say somehow, somewhere, you're very much fated to meet this person. I feel like they play a special part in your role in this life. in helping you to embrace yourself more and helping you to embrace this energy of love and authenticity. I kind of get the sense here with the Three of Cups, maybe some of you already know who this person is. Also with Journey in reverse, it could be that there is some kind of distance maybe between you and this person that was somehow created, but is ultimately going to vanish here. But even if you don't know who this person is exactly, pile 3, maybe you felt like you haven't perhaps met one of your soulmates yet, because this is giving me, I want to say, a really beautiful, soulful energy. I feel like somehow, some way, this is a reunion because your souls already know each other. It's like you are the same soul, actually, I want to say, pile 3. And this is going to feel really, really beautiful. I feel like the universe is going to surprise you, pile 3, in terms of your love life. I feel like there is this beautiful sense of love that is coming towards you, and I think that it's really going to make you feel incredibly happy here. And even if this is a friend, for example, right, pile 3, I feel like you are still going to have this beautiful feeling of love and feeling like you are cherished and really close and intimate with somebody. Really, really beautiful indeed, pile 3. I really love this for you. So, my pile 3s, another thing that I also pick up here with the Page of Swords and also with the Ace of Swords, I feel like this person could maybe call you out of the blue, or you could end up talking to them in, I want to say, a very unexpected way. Like they maybe might message you or something like that out of the blue, or you may see them out of the blue. And I think it's going to surprise you, but ultimately it's kind of like it's already been planned by the universe. But you have somehow manifested this pile 3. So my pile 3s, that is what Lord Shiva wanted to tell you at this time. I do hope that resonated, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.